Hey guys, hello, welcome to my channel, to another video. Same hat, same jacket, different t-shirt, different day. And I'm hoping that you are going to be able to hear me because the wind is picking up something wicked, and that normally is not a good sign for making videos. Well, I was writing yesterday something about being a peacemaker. It's part of the diary that I keep as part of the work that I do, part of the journey that I'm on. And it got me to thinking about peacemakers and why people are peacemakers, because I don't think it's always as obvious as it might appear. And I thought about the Beatitudes in the Gospel of Matthew, where it says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." And I thought that was quite interesting, because peacemaking is about bringing balance, isn't it? It's about uniting two opposites, if you like. Sometimes slight opposites, sometimes polar opposites. And I thought about the Kabbalistic tree of life and how the middle pillar, the pillar of mildness or the pillar of equilibrium, is the peacemaker between the pillars of severity and the pillars of mercy. And the middle pillar is representative of human consciousness and its various levels. Human consciousness, children of God. But why are the peacemakers blessed? Well, yes, because they are restoring balance. And it's balance that keeps everything in existence. The teachings of the ancient Kabbalists are that manifestation, created existence, only comes about through the balancing of the Sephira on the tree of life. That from the first manifest, Keter, from that point on, where we got Hokmar and Bina and then the rest of them, there was the polar opposites, and they needed to be balanced again before creation, before existence could occur. And it's not without significance that Malkut is at the bottom of the tree and the bottom of the middle pillar of mildness, pillar of equilibrium. And it's not on one side or the other. But anyway, that's by the by. Because what I wanted to talk about was why people are peacemakers. Now, myself, I've always been a bit of a peacemaker, you know. When I look back at my career, the various jobs that I've done, there's always been an element of mediating between, reconciling between, bringing parties together and sorting stuff out, appeasing and negotiating and all that stuff that peacemakers do. And I thought, well, that's quite interesting, really, because my motivation for that, if I look at it more closely, I can go right back to childhood. And sometimes peacemakers are peacemakers not for altruistic reasons. When I was a child, I'm just going to share a little bit about myself with you guys now. I came from quite a dysfunctional family. My father was emotionally unavailable and never around. My mother was loving but chronically ill, and for many, many years unable to care for myself and my sister. So I lived with my grandmother, grandmother was very loving to me, but not so much to anybody else. And my grandfather was a violent alcoholic. And I grew up living in that state of tension where I never quite knew what was going to kick off. And watching and waiting and trying to keep the peace between warring adults. Because though my grandfather was a violent alcoholic, my grandmother seemed to take great delight in provoking him and causing there to be scenes that no one wants to live through, especially a child. So the peacemaking was not, for me, done out of wanting to see people heal their rifts. It was to avoid there being an atmosphere in which I felt unsafe, and to avoid living in an atmosphere of unpleasantness. And what happens to us as children often forms our character. And a child peacemaker will often become an adult peacemaker. And even now, when I find myself between what I'll call warring factions, and I go into peacemaker mode, it's usually because that I feel the sense of tension within me and wanting to resolve my own tension as much as, if not more than, wanting to resolve the tension between other people. So I think one of the reasons that the peacemakers are blessed is because they are born and formed through circumstances that were difficult for them to live through. So it's twofold. They are blessed and children of God because they represent the living functioning of the middle pillar of the tree, balance, equilibrium. And I think they're blessed because sometimes they've gone through pretty much torment, which has turned them into peacemakers. Anyway, that's my own view. You may have different views, and if so, would really love to hear from you. And I'm going to leave you again now because I still didn't bring my selfie stick, and my arm now has gone completely numb. Okay guys, chat to you soon. Bye.